In this video, we're going to look at sketching a graph and restricting its domain using the TI Inspire. So we've got this function here, y equals 3x cubed minus 5x minus 2, for the given domain -1 up to 2, inclusive of those values. Now the only thing we need to do, we're still going to do this in a normal graphing page, but before we enter the function, you need to type in piecewise and open up a set of brackets. Then you type in the function 3x cubed minus 5x minus 2, comma, and if you look at this button here, the equals, above it there's some other symbols. If you press Control equals, it gives you the option for some of those inequalities. We want to do -1 less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 2. Close the brackets and press enter. And there you've got the graph of the function. Okay, now it's not fitting within the window that we want, but we look up and we can see, all right, if I go up to 15 in the window, that's not going to be too bad. So let's change this. And let's just shorten our x values, okay? We only want x values for the domain -1 up to 2. So why don't we just have more or less those values? So we go -2 up to 4. And on the y values, let's go -10 up to 15. Hit OK, and there we've got a nice sketch of the function. Okay, now if we want to sketch it, then what you need to do is go Menu, Trace, Graph Trace, okay, because we're going to want those points of intersection, those intercepts. We're going to want those turning points. To get the endpoints, we just type in the endpoints of the domain. So when x is -1, right, type in -1, and it gives us 0. And then we just follow along with graph trace until we get our turning points. So we have one at -0.45 and 0.48, and we want to label it. And then we keep going. Oops, there's a 0. Label that one. Let's keep going. We'll get a y-intercept next. There it is, -2. There. It's another minimum, 0.75 and -4. Going to get an x-intercept next. Okay, at 1.460. And then we keep going. Doesn't give us the endpoint necessarily. Oh, it does here, but if it doesn't, you just type in 2 and hit enter. So then we're at 212. And then you just join those points, a nice smooth curve within that domain. We do not extend it beyond that, and we do not add arrows